Hand check. So you got some cool stuff today, Nick?
Yeah. So just do a hand check when we're live and
hand check.
Yeah.
How about the hand jive? You want to do the hand jive?
Yeah, we'll do that. You know.
Now you can hand jive, baby.
I mean, as long as we're not live, I'll say this: Grim Green's an asshole for going live at 5 and talking about pot because everybody's going to be watching him. Man.
I can't believe you said that.
Oh my God! Are we live?
I don't think so. We're not live.
Oh, okay.
You're perfectly fine. I can delete that part. No, we're definitely. I see myself doing the hand job. Welcome, hey everybody, what's happening? One and only, it's the Coil Show, where we talk about pretty much everything but coil building. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about it. We don't. The disclaimer is Grim Green should go live when we go live because he's awesome and we love Grim Green. He went live at the same time. He knows that he doesn't know the Vape 5. He's not subscribed to my channel. He has no idea who I am. And then I go live at 5 o'clock. 0, none. No.
Dude, we should prank call Grim Green on that show.
I'll do it. Is there a phone number?
I'm sure there is.
Let's do it. Let's prank call.
We'll be like, I'm the FDA.
I'm gonna be like, hey, this is BlackCat calling from the Vape at 5. Like, what's going on? We're gonna call over there. Let's say that should get us some views. Hold on. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Glad you are here. Thanks for joining. It is Tuesday. Today, Tuesday, do that vape show, or excuse me, that coil show with Mr. Nick Devine in the motherfucking shiz house. Thanks for joining, Nick.
Thank you for joining my show, Scott. It's such an honor for me to be here. I'm sure you're extremely honored.
I'm honored, but it's not your show.
Oh.
This is our show. This is our show. Tuesday is Nick and Scott Day.
Nick and
I
Scott.
like that. It's like a date.
Kicking names and taking ass.
It's like a date, but I don't have to spend any money. I like that part. You still put out, no matter how much money I spend. Fantastic. Nick, what are you vaping on over there, brother? Run me through while I try to find out what Grim's phone number is.
Oh, I'm not vaping nothing.
You're not vaping on anything? You specifically told me, like, dude, I want a hand check. Make sure you hand check me.
So, do you have one of these, Scott? One of these lost vape thingies?
Nah, though, Ryan, I don't have one of those. I don't, yeah.
What do you usually use? Because you vape like some kind of salt Nick sometimes, right?
I love salt. I'm addicted to salt Nick. Caliburn. I really like the Smoke Novo. I love the draw on that one. Lately, Caliburn. I got a really good deal. I got them for like $20, so I bought 3 of them, and I've just been rotating through them. And that's the thing I like about them. Like, that one's different though. Pods are great because you can just like get rid of them when you don't have to like really worry about, you know what I mean? You just kind of throw them in the trash every month, get a new one.
Well, you know, this one, this is so they put out these new, everybody's been asking me if this is even real, but this is like a mesh pod now. Stainless steel mesh, I believe. Is it
stainless steel mesh in those now?
Mesh coil. I don't know.
I didn't know there's mesh in those.
They just came out.
Okay.
So people keep asking me because they weren't clear. They used to be black. Well, they still are black, but the mesh ones are clear.
What's the ohm rating on that?
So there's 2 ohm readings because you could set it because it's the DNA, you could set the ohm on the computer or whatever. But I have it on 0.8, but you could put it on 0.3.
0.3. You can. Why would you put it on 0.3 if is it reading 0.8?
It's 0.8 right now, but you could change it. Yeah.
What do you mean? The coil?
Yeah, you could change it in the firmware.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess the resistance is something. I don't know what the resistance is, but you could switch it somehow.
Oh, so you actually
hold on a second. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on a second.
So it doesn't read the resistance. You actually put the resistance in you want.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's what I didn't understand. I just assumed it read the resistance.
They both read 0.8, but you could set them at 0.3.
I see. Get you a little healthier hit.
Yeah. So, and you could also put these up to like 40 watts now because of the firmware. I only have it at 20 is the highest. I have it at like 15 most of the time.
That's pretty cool. And you vape Salt Nick out of that? What level Salt Nick do you vape?
This is 28.
28.
Yeah.
I do 25 and I love it. I'll tell you, man. I know it's probably not good. Like I have an inkling that Salt Nick is probably not good. Like as far as like for your health. Like I think there's probably going to be a little bit of repercussion from it, but I love it. It feels just like a cigarette is what I think. And you get that immediate like rush from it, you know?
Yeah, I like that. And it's just good at work. That's the main thing. It's good at work. And then like we went to the amusement park this weekend and it was a water park. So I just took this with me and I was able to just put it inside of our little beach bag without having all this crap in there, a big bottle, a big mod, you know, I just put this in there. And
that's a perfect spot for it, right? When you were going places like that.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what helps me think of what's the Salt Nick doing to me? I think, what am I doing to the Salt Nick?
You think, oh well, you
Yeah, that's the way, you know. You're not thinking two ways here, Scott. You're thinking one way. What's the Salt Nick doing to me? No, what are you doing? You're making that shit disappear, dude. You should be proud of yourself.
I am. Right in my lungs.
You're a badass motherfucker. Fucking
pretty badass. I'm glad you noticed that. Not many people do how badass I am. I'm a pretty badass dude.
Yeah.
How was the water park, Nick? Let's get into that. How was the water park?
It was pretty fun, and I was proud of my daughter because we go to this place like every year. And she was 12 last year. It's like it's not the best water park or amusement park, but her uncle is in the electrical union, and every year they do a get together for the union where they rent out the entire park, and only the electrical union and their families allowed there for a cheap price. So we went last year, and she was still young, and she went on she went on a good amount of the rides for a 12-year-old, but like last year there was some rides she was like, no, I am not doing that. But this year it's like the one thing was just like, it's just like a tube that goes like 40 feet in the air, and you stand there with your arms crossed, and the floor just lets out on you, and you just drop in the tube of water all the way down 40 feet straight down. And
wow.
She went in before I did. She went first. And I was like, wow, that's actually pretty impressive that she just did that.
Did you write? Hold on 1 second. We're going to come back to I've got Grim's number. I've got the number over there.
I don't think today's the show.
It's live right now.
Yeah, but he does the phone call show.
I've got the number to call him. He's got it on the screen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he does?
Should I call him?
You could call him.
Let's give him a call. What should we ask him?
Say,
this could be really embarrassing.
Be like,
what? Putting my rep on the line here.
Be like, what are you doing?
Grant, like, hold on. Like, is Martha there? 338-1988. Hold on. I'm calling it right now. I'm not blocking my number or nothing. It means he can call me right back.
Yeah.
All right, let's put it on speaker.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
Listen to the show.
Does anybody hear the call? The call should be coming through. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Problem. To get you turned up. No worries. There we go. All right, so I'm working now.
Ask him if he could get off because we're doing a show. And he's messing up our numbers.
Let's just start back at the beginning.
Tell him that we usually have like 50 people in here, and now we only have 40.
We need to. Should I wait?
All right, Matthew. So let's talk about this. What are your thoughts?
Should I wait or should I get off here?
Ask the chat. Chat. Does he do this at 5? Because we could be more prepared. Does he do this?
Yeah, I'm not prepared at all.
It's called gastroparesis.
Does he do this at 5 every week on Tuesday?
Could it be? I don't have anything to say.
Yeah. Go off of it, and we'll be more prepared.
Should we prepare right now? Like, then get back in queue?
Yeah. What should we ask?
Well, I was just gonna be like, Larry, goddamn manure truck acting up on the Santa Ana. Send help. That's what I was gonna do. And Grim would be like, what?
You should be like, is your refrigerator running?
Wait, I wish I had something good. Like, I wish
He would
I
get
had,
a kick out of that, though. He would.
Well, he probably would. I don't want to bring the wrath of Grim Green down on my channel. Sorry, he would fucking smash me.
Yeah.
But I think it would be funny to call in be on the line and call in. But Grim's a pretty cool. Like, he's such a nice guy. It would be like, I don't want to offend him. I doubt he'd be offended.
I did want to call in one time, though.
Why don't you call in?
I'll have to see when. Is it every two? Let me get my chat up.
I can't see anything here. Let's see. You think he just started doing the phone call show?
He did.
This might be the worst Tuesday show I've seen. Shut up, Charlie. It's the best Tuesday show.
Vape Roast Vape actually got on the line with him.
He's on with him right now?
No, he was like 2 weeks ago. He got on there. I think he does like a minute. He'll like talk to you like a minute.
Thank him for stepping on your toes. Be like, hey, I'm gonna need you to cut this show off. I got another show going on right now on my channel. Like,
I'm gonna need you to change your first name as well. Thank you.
Grim! Larry! Need you to get off the YouTubes. I got a show going on.
And next time
you sell jewelry, Nick.
Next time you see Homeboy OC, tell him that BlackCat Whiteface is gonna whoop his ass.
No, if I run into him, don't let me run into you, pal. I think that's what I should do.
Yeah.
Like, Grim, it's Larry. I'm over here trying to sell some jewelry. Get off the damn internet. Trying to win. You're cutting into my sales. Do it, Grim. It's Larry. Larry. You're like, who the fuck is Larry? You know Larry. I met you. Pasadena.
I never been to Pasadena.
Veronica, will you call Grim Green, please? Will you call Grim Green? Yeah. You call Grim Green. He's on the YouTubes. He's live right now. He's interrupting your husband's show. Will you call him? Call him and be like, look, you're interrupting my husband's show. He's trying to become famous. No, Grim Green. No, Grim Green's not a troll. Grim Green is like one of the biggest YouTubers on the YouTubes for vape stuff.
Oh, so he's taking away your viewers.
Well, not really. I mean, I don't think people who watch me watch him much, but we still got 40.
Let me have a little talk with him because I can.
Oh my god.
I will get on his show and have a little talk with him.
That could be terrible. Can you tell him that you're Nick Devine's wife?
No.
Tell him that. Be like, look, I'm you might know my husband, Nick Devine. Don't say you're related to me.
That might get you some views there, sir.
Probably would. People would prank him over. They'd be like, this guy's a fucking asshole. His wife's crazy. No, I'm not giving you the number. I was going to give it to you, but then you scared me. What are you having for dinner?
Whatever. Give me the number. I'm going to call.
All right. You want the number? I'll text it to you. Oh, shit. I called again. He's in Yonkers, New York.
Really?
You really want the number?
No.
Call him and say, look here.
No, I don't want you to call him because I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared for you to call him.
Why?
Scared of the repercussions.
I'm scared of the repercussions.
You will feel the wrath of me too.
Why would you do that? He's a super nice guy.
Veronica's like, we got more guns, definitely.
But if you do have more guns, because we live in Ohio, he lives in California. Like that means anything. Okay, good. I didn't. Thank you, baby. What do we have for dinner? You?
Grim Green.
I don't know. What do you want?
I don't care. I don't care. Think about something. Get the potatoes out of the garage. Stock it up. All right, back to the show. So let's go back to your weekend. Let's get back into the so you went to the water park. You did?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I mean,
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? There's yeah, I was just proud of her for getting on rides because I remember when I was a kid, I didn't enjoy rides too much. But then I started to enjoy them when I got a little older. And I was proud because I don't think I was that young when I started liking the rides.
Did you? So, Did you go down any big water slides? Did you do any loops? You did.
Yeah, we did.
Were you the oldest guy in line? Were you like when you got in line? Like this is what happened to me at the water park because I love water rides. Like I was in line with like 8, 7-year-olds. They were like surrounded me. I looked odd. I'm like standing there, that old guy. There's like a bunch of little kids around me. Is that what you looked like?
Pretty much. I mean, no, there was some pretty questionably old people there. Right. There was okay, yeah. So we were sitting there, right? We got free food and stuff. We were sitting there, and some lady comes up. There was like a pavilion where all these benches were around, and there was a group of teenagers sitting down in the corner, and we were sitting about 10 seats away from them. There are all these benches 10 seats away, and then there was two people 2 seats away, and some lady got up. She was definitely from Philly because this was over in Jersey. We went.
Where was that in Jersey?
Clemington Park.
Clemington Park. You didn't go to Action Park?
No.
Okay. Have you been to Action Park?
No.
You know what Action Park is?
Is it a gay thing, Scott?
No, it's like the most dangerous water park ever. People there's literally like dozens of people have died there. It's dangerous as fuck. And also really fun.
Yeah, of course. I do feel like they slowed the swings down, or they didn't. I feel like the swings, because I know they're the most dangerous ride in amusement parks are the swings.
Yeah.
I feel like they've slowed them down and they haven't went as high. But yeah,
the swings that spin in a circle.
Yeah, just the swings. You just spin in a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember they used
to they put a governor on the swing ride.
They put a governor on the swing ride.
The governor, that controls how fast it can go.
Yeah, I think they stopped doing it so fast because it didn't go up like I remember when. Maybe I'm just thinking differently, but I remember when I was younger, it would get damn near parallel, not parallel, but damn near parallel. But this was
I went to Ohio State Fair, yeah. Basically, your feet would be at other people's heads. Because you're basically like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that wasn't how this one went.
You know why? Because kids nowadays are pussies.
That could be it.
That could be it.
They did stop them at one point to bring somebody down.
Which ride? The swing ride?
Yeah, the swings. I know.
They had to get somebody off. He was crying.
Yeah. He was like 30.
One time
actually on the swing there was one guy. He was like, all right, here we go.
Hey buddy, here we go, swing time.
Yeah, I started cracking up and some guy behind me started cracking up. He's like, well, he's having fun.
Yeah, what fucking part of Pennsylvania is this fucking guy from? He just got out of the house last year, dude. So I used to go to Ohio State Fair all the time. One time when I don't know what I ate, but I ate a ton of shit because that's all I would do is eat. And I went on this thing called the Roundup. Do you remember the Roundup?
Yes, I do.
Now, the premise of the Roundup is it uses what's called centrifugal force, and it basically spins in a circle, and then it tilts, and then it spins. So you're basically pressed up against this fence caged in, standing, and as it spins, the force keeps you against that cage, spinning.
It's like the gravitron that's open, it raises on its side.
Yeah. It turns literally onto its side. So you're up in the air and you're looking down and going down to the ground and going back up. And it's pretty fun. I don't know if they even have those anymore because I haven't seen them in forever.
No, I've seen a Gravitron in Philly, but they didn't have one there, and I wanted to take her on that because the Gravitron's in Stranger Things, and we watch Stranger Things, and I always wanted to take her on one, but I can't ever. Whenever we go to an amusement park, it doesn't have it or it's not open.
But the Gravitron is kind of weird because they have a person in the middle, staring at you as you're
that's a DJ,
they're, staring at you.
Yeah, that's a DJ, and he goes, "Hey, don't flip upside down."
Yeah, you guys want to party all night long? They're playing Kiss.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Like, how long has that been the soundtrack of this ride?
Yeah,
That's been the soundtrack of this ride for like 35 years.
that's right.
Yeah! You're like, Jesus God, this poor guy.
What is love?
Yeah. So I get on the roundup. I've had a bunch of shit to eat. Well, about halfway through the ride, I'm like, man, my head hurts, my stomach hurts, and I can like see myself like everybody's like, ah, and I'm just like, dude. As we're going, I throw up.
It comes on you, right?
It's just like straight down the line. I look to my left, and this guy next to me is just like, oh, I'm like, you call over him, dude. And we're getting off, and I had none on me. Like, no, it was all on everybody else. And we get off, man. I'm a little kid. I'm like, I don't know, I'm like 10 or 11. We get off, we're like walking, and like the dude who runs the ride is looking at me like he literally wanted to pull me out of line and probably just like dump me into the river.
The guy's yelling that you threw up on him. He's like,
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
the guy running the ride's like,
Walking out, I look at the dude, I'm like, somebody threw up over there.
the guy running the ride's like, oh, you want to go faster?
Oh, get those hands up! Took me all night long. I'd love to be a DJ from.
Yeah,
I would not like that. That would be awful.
Yeah. So yeah, we're sitting there eating, right? And some lady, definitely 100% Irish lady from Philly. Actually, we got to talk to her actually a little later. Comes over next to us and yells at the teenagers, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me?" And we're like, what the fuck is going on? They're just sitting there. So then we start smelling the weed because I was like, what are they doing? So they were smoking weed over there, but I would have never known if she didn't do that. If I would have never even noticed. And then I noticed, oh, they're smoking weed over there because now I'm looking like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And then I started smelling it. So I was like, you know, I would have never noticed that if you didn't say nothing.
So somebody's smoking weed at the thing with a bunch of kids around?
Yeah. And he comes over and they're all stoned. He's like, the guy said that we could. And she's like, you bullshit. So we got to talking to her and her husband. Her husband went to the same high school as I did.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So they were old. They were a little older. They were like probably in their 50s. But we got to talking to them, and I was like, when they walked away, I said, hey, just try not to kill him, okay? She's like, yeah, okay.
We were talking about, speaking of weed, I was talking about weed with my kids last night because apparently they are planning a trip to Michigan soon. And I guess, like, so they have medical marijuana in Ohio, which my son has a medical marijuana card, but it's really expensive. And like, I don't know the prices of marijuana, but I mean, I have a rough idea. I mean, I was in college at one point and I know it's outrageous. And so it's like, it's literally like 4 or 5 times more expensive here than it is in Michigan.
Wow.
So yeah, they're going to drive up to Michigan and I guess they can get like, which this is crazy to me, but they can get 2.5 ounces of marijuana up there and bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 ounces. You know how much? That's a lot, man. Like, what the fuck do you need 2.5 ounces for? You know what I mean? Like, what, doesn't it go bad? Does marijuana go bad?
No, because it's already stale. I mean, eventually it does, but 2.5 ounces isn't that much that it's going to go bad. They'll be done that. I'm sure your kids could take it down in 2 weeks.
I hope not.
Yeah, I used
These
to.
fucking kids, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
They're always smoking the pots. Like, as soon as I come home, I open the garage and I can smell it coming out of my garage.
Yeah, that's the world today. I mean, you know, it's not the worst fucking thing, really. I mean, I know that was like the least of my worries when I was young, was smoking weed. The only reason why it was bad is because the grown-ups didn't want me doing it.
The whole thing, it was like such a different era in our day than it is now. And even some more so in my time than yours, because I grew up with the war on drugs.
Yeah.
The war on drugs was fucking hilarious. Like we were petrified. We were petrified of drugs and AIDS and Russia. Drugs, AIDS, and Russia were, oh my God, it was terrible. And like, I still have a notion of that. Like, even though marijuana is like not that viewed apart, like I couldn't go somewhere and smoke marijuana in public. I'd be really nervous to do that. Like, that would still, even when I was drinking, doing all that, like I wouldn't do it in public. Whereas kids now, it's like no big deal. Like they're like, eh.
Yeah, it's definitely different. And I know it already, like when I was around my, after my first recovery and then relapsing, when I started smoking weed, I got way more paranoid than when I was younger. I don't know what it was. I guess when you're younger, you feel indestructible. I never felt that paranoid before. When people used to tell me that, I used to be like, yeah, well, if I'm smoking in my house, my parents are downstairs, I'm paranoid. But other than that, I'm not. But every time I would smoke it, I don't know what I would start thinking, but I would just start being real paranoid.
I think it was, there's this is what I learned last night speaking with my daughter is there's different types. Like you can go through, like she's like, here, read the description of these. And there's like 10, they have like funny names like ice cream cake and like OG Kush, like all these different names. And like each one does a different thing, which I was like, that's pretty cool because like one of them on here is like for sleepiness, like sleeplessness, like insomnia. One was for pain. I was like, that's pretty cool. Like they actually, these are the people say what it's used for and do that. I thought that was pretty cool. And you can pick out which kinds you like. And I was like, that's actually really useful to somebody who doesn't want to take like a narcotic. You know what I mean?
Quite honestly, I think that's a placebo effect. I don't think that is actually what happens. I think that they're all damn near the same. And I really think that that's like it. I think that's some bullshit.
They just tell you, they just tell you how you're supposed to feel.
Yeah. It just, I mean, some do make you more sleepy than others. I understand that. And some, I'm sure, might be better for pain, I guess. But, I mean, I always felt the same every time I smoked. There was, like, some that was better, some that was worse, some that didn't so tired, but that's about it.
And the, like, amount of, you have to ask for a menu. Yeah, they had a menu, and that's what I was reading. This place in Detroit, they were showing me. And, because the wife and I were talking about getting some gummy bears and trying it. And I was like, well, I don't know. I was like, because I'm in recovery and I don't know if that would be like, and it's not important enough to me. That's the thing. It's not like, getting stoned to me is like not that big of a deal. Like it's not as important enough to me to break my sobriety for it. Yeah. But I did think about like, I was like, we could try it. She wanted to try it. And I was like, I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, so we looked at the menu. I mean, it's pretty crazy to look at a menu and have pictures and like people describing marijuana and how far we have come with that in a relatively short amount of time. I can remember actually 15 years ago, it wasn't like that. Even 15 years, like the beginning of the 2000s, it wasn't like that.
No, I think they didn't have as much information. You know what? I did smoke actually some kind of weed at the end of my last addiction that was from California from a doctor for vision. And it was pretty crazy that like it did seem like your eyes seemed better because I could have just been so stoned, but it did actually seem like it was helping vision. Like I could see, instead of seeing a block down, I could see like 5 blocks down, like a superhero.
I don't know enough about it, but it intrigued me. It intrigued me to look at it, which I don't know. I'll probably end up reading all the different kinds that they have. And I don't want to smoke it though. As weak as that sounds, like I can't wrap my brain around smoking it because then to me, it feels like I am. Whereas if I just ate a gummy bear, I would just probably laugh and I would just be like, I probably would forget I even ate it. You know what I mean?
Have you ever ate any kind of weed, like either brown? No? Okay. So it's very different.
That's what I hear.
Feeling, but it takes like every time I have ever ate it, like a brownie or something, it would take a long time to get like the last time I went to a Metallica concert and we ate it like right on the L going to the Metallica concert, and I didn't feel it until Metallica came on. There was 4 bands before them. So it's very different, and but then it lasts longer. It doesn't feel, when you don't smoke it, there's like a certain feeling you get when you smoke it because it's going through your respiratory system. But when it's in your stomach, it's more like a pill. It goes through your body in a different way. But when it's lungs, it's different.
I always felt like, and like, again, it's been forever, but I always felt like when I smoked marijuana that I would have a heaviness on my chest. And that must be because I'm breathing it in. But it always felt like I had a heaviness. But I smoked a lot of cigarettes back then too. And it always felt like, like there was like weight on like something pushing on it maybe. Not all the time, but sometimes. I didn't like that at all. So yeah. But I thought it was like, I don't know. It was kind of like I can understand the attraction from young people to be interested in it, because the presentation of it does look fun. As weird as that sounds, this website looked fun. There's a lot of stuff on there that you can legally go up there and get, and it's taboo still in a sense, and it's attractive. It's sexy in that aspect. It's a sexy thing to kind of go do. And so I can kind of see how people get brought in and want to do that. But at the same time, with the medical part of it, I think that, I think it's great. I talked to a guy today. He just had surgery and he doesn't want to take his pain medication. I was like, dude, go get your medical marijuana card. You're not an addict. Why can't you smoke some weed if it's going to relieve your pain?
Yeah. That's exactly what I mean too. Like, if you ever knew somebody that like smoked for pain, and you just like, weed always helps with pain. Weed always helps with anxiety. Weed always helps with trying to get to sleep. It's just, if it helps that way for you. But there's certain people that shouldn't smoke weed. Like, if you're lazy by nature, you're probably going to get double lazy.
That's
That's a bad thing. But if you're somebody that gets up and does stuff, it's probably going to make you even get up and do stuff even more. Like, that's how I was. It wouldn't make me lazy. I would get up, go out and do stuff when I would smoke. But there's some people that they probably should, if they need to get anything done, I should say, they probably shouldn't.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing, is I'm pretty lazy. Like, I enjoy sitting and like relaxing, and that's pretty much what I do with my nights anymore. We're old people. We come home, we relax, we eat dinner, we talk, we watch a little TV, and we go to bed. And I don't know.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you, I was intrigued. The conversation did intrigue me, and like whereas like before I had this conversation, you asked me if I want to be like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. Like, there's just no reason to do it. But after talking to him about it, I was like, maybe try. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble, what I mean? But it doesn't sound like you can really get in trouble anymore with it, which is really odd to me.
Yeah, one of the smartest things one of my friend's parents ever told me was like, save it for your old age, or say what he used to say. Something to the fact of save some of the fun for the old age. Basically telling us that, when you get older, you might be in a situation where you need these kinds of medicines.
Right.
You could have, I don't know if he was saying build a tolerance or anything, but he never did any drugs. And then when he got older and the pain started kicking in, he started smoking weed. And that's when it like made sense to me. I was like, I kind of fucking get it now. Like, it's not, he doesn't have that stigma of this is a bad thing. And I used to do this when I was younger. So it's, it's just a mischievous thing. It's more, he was doing it because not only did he need to, but now he's at an age where who fucking cares? Like, it just.
I think that goes without, I can understand that. And I think that him being open-minded enough to do that, because I know for sure that if I was in some kind of pain or recovering from surgery, or God forbid had some kind of terminal illness, I would use marijuana over narcotics, over opiates in a fucking heartbeat. Because I can't take opiates, man. I can't take them. Yeah, I know I can't. If I do, I'll be off to the races, and I'll take the whole fucking bottle in a night and end up dead. And I'd much rather just eat something with THC in it, or CBD, something or both, whatever, to help with the pain than do that. I'm not going to put myself in the situation.
Yeah, in a sense, that's kind of how I am. Like, I'll never take prescription opiates again. Like I'm in a situation now where I have to get to the dentist and I won't have to be able, I'll have to Motrin 800 and that's as high as I'm going. If anything happens to me down the line, I'll never take it. So it's like I'm either dealing with the Motrin 800s, which ain't really good for you either to take them like that. But
well, but it's not a narcotic.
Yeah. But if I never went through the situation, who knows? You could if I never touched prescription opiates before, and then when I get 55, a doctor gives me prescription opiates. Am I then like missing my daughter's wedding because I'm out on the streets fucking? You never fucking know.
Right. Once that's triggered, man. Once it's triggered, it doesn't matter how old you are. And you know, and again, the guy that I spoke to today said they gave him a 3-month prescription for them.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
3 months.
Yeah,
and he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. Well, he smokes cigarettes, but I'm trying to get him to vape. I actually bought him a vape and he doesn't use it. But the yeah, he, you know, so like that could easily get strung out in 3 months.
Yeah.
Easily, you know? I mean, it's just it's terrifying.
Yeah, it's crazy what they do, because that's actually one of the reasons how I relapsed was like there was a crooked dentist giving out way too strong of fucking Percocets, and I went to that fucking dentist.
Yeah,
and that's exactly how I ended up relapsing.
Did you have a reservation? Like, what I mean is, did you know?
Yeah,
why you went there? Yeah, because I would.
Yeah, I got out of the methadone program, stayed clean for 2 years, and then my teeth started acting up. And as soon as my teeth started acting up, I was like, well, at least I'll go to the dentist and they'll give me fucking pain relievers that I'll actually fucking like with this fucking kind of pain. And I found a dentist that went there, and that was my reservation to fucking get pills and everything. And then I would start buying them on the street because they only gave me 30 of them. And that's exactly what happened.
We've heard of people, and this is people that we know that get surgeries so they can get the pills, get physical surgeries, go under the knife to get the pills, to get the prescriptions, to keep them coming, one after another. It's like, who gets 3 surgeries a year? You know, who gets, if you don't have like cancer or something, like, why are you getting 3 surgeries a year? And it's just surgery after surgery after surgery to get prescription medication. It's terrible, man. Absolutely terrible.
When I used to sell coke, there used to be a couple that used to trade me Percocets for coke, and they got them because the guy used to hit his wife in the fucking ribs and go to the doctor.
Oh, on purpose.
Like every fucking week.
To go there to get the pain meds for a broken rib or something, cracked rib.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm telling you, man. I think it's more common than not anymore. I really do. Veronica Gibson's in chat. You know, we should say hi to people in chat. We didn't do that. Want to say hi to some people?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I'm going to go to participants. Let's see what we got here. Beaver Beater. What's up, Beaver Beater? I'm a Beaver Beater. Nick, are you a Beaver Beater?
I quite like beavers. They're very constructive. They make the little houses and the little dams.
They make dams.
Yeah. So I would never beat a beaver.
Yeah. You wouldn't beat a beaver? I beat a beaver once or twice in my life. Beat it up pretty good. Big G Coil, what's up, Big G? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad
I once hit a beaver with my car.
You hit a beaver with your car?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big beaver, Nick.
Yep.
That is a big beaver. I don't know if I would that's not a beaver I'd mess with. Big Red Vapor Channel in the house. What's up, Big Red? How you doing, man? Charles McLaren, the Baron. Good to see you, Charles. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Good to see you. Got a special guest on this weekend in the hot tub. Charlie, is that confirmed? Is that confirmed? Our guest confirmed? If not, I can call Joe Rogan.
Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg is going to be that would be fantastic. I think Snoop Dogg and I would get I think we'd get along great.
I gotta send you something. I gotta find it first, but dude, there used to be this DJ in Philadelphia. He's in Cincinnati right now, Kid Chris. And
I've heard of him.
Yeah, oh my God, dude. You're fucking close to Cincinnati, right?
Pretty, I mean, not super close, but yeah, I mean, vicinity.
he's like, he got famous because he did this prank call to O.J. Simpson, and he would act like different people, like Kato, Caitlin, and he'd be like, "Hey O.J., what's up?" And he's like, "Yeah, who is this?" He's like, "Hey O.J., it's Kato. You want to go out and kill somebody tonight?"
Oh no!
He's like, "Oh man, who is this?" And then it was like 10 times. You're like, hey, is this O.J.? Hey man, who's this? I told you to stop calling. Hey, I was just wondering if you wanted to go kill some bitches tonight.
Oh my god! You remember Norm Macdonald?
OJ laughs at a second. He fucking laughs. He's like, "Oh man." Oh man, it's so fucking funny.
Clint Johnson in the house. Dave Flowers, what's going on? Drip Coils, what's up, man? How you doing, Heath? Evie Vase, what's up, Evie? Good to see you. Jeff Lawson, what's going on, brother? Joseph Sarah, what's up, man? Kim Dixon, what's up, Kim? Clayton Von Clerge, what's up, Kate? Clayton, good to see you. Mighty Zogberg, what's up, Zogs? Nick Fenton, what's happening, Nick? How are you, sir? Perry Jackson, what's up, Perry? Rick Ross, what's up, Rick Ross? The boss. Freeway Rick Ross. What's up, Rick? How you doing, man? Subaru Nerd Vapes in the house. Tracy, what's up, Tracy? And Veronica Gibson. What's Veronica doing in chat, Nick? I think she's causing a ruckus.
Obviously not cooking dinner. Jesus.
Right. Veronica, why aren't you cooking dinner? I also see Herb Williams out there. How you doing, Herb? Anybody I miss? If I missed you, Turbinetta. What's up, man? Good to see you. Tweak. What's up, Tweak? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Did Charlie must have left. He probably went over to watch Graham. That's how Charlie is. He's probably watching Grim right now. It's like, fuck Scott.
We're going to do a vote. X1 if this show's better than Grim Green Show.
Jane died. What's up, Jane? How you doing, G.I. Jane? Good to see you, honey. Love you. The Growler. The Growler 101. Hey, sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it. You don't need to apologize, Growler. I'm glad you're here.
Oh,
Dustin Kendall. What's up, Dustin?
I make everybody apologize.
You make everybody apologize when they're late to your show?
Yeah, that's probably why he apologized. Did Veronica yell at me yet?
I haven't seen Veronica. I think Veronica left. That was the list was very short. I don't see Veronica in the chat. I don't see. Oh, people are putting numbers in.
Yeah, I know. Grim Green's talking about weed. If he was talking about advocacy, we'd probably have more people here. But since he's talking about weed,
he stopped taking calls. Why am I giving him a view? He's got 474 people watching.
Jeez. I'm surprised he doesn't have more, actually. I guess this... yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have more when I see bigger...
Yeah, you know what it is, man? It's like a lot of people subscribe. Like, there's only certain people who watch live shows. You know what I mean? There's only a certain amount. Like, you know who the biggest show is? The UK Vape show.
Who?
Jay Hayes is huge. When Jay Hayes goes
live, yeah, there's like 1,000 people in there.
Yeah, Jay's huge. Jay gets a lot of people when he goes live. But the biggest one is the UK Vape show. They get, believe it or not, they get the most people watching.
Who again? I'm sorry.
1,400 people watching. Yeah, it's a huge show. I used to go up against that on Thursday, and I had to take it was like pointless.
Yeah.
Cloud King Cody, what's up, man? How you doing? Veronica said hi to you, Nick.
I just said hi back, yeah. I was hoping that she didn't hear me about the dinner thing.
Dustin said I got a silver-plated Siege at the expo this weekend, and holy fuck, does that bitch hit hard. What is a Siege? Do I know what the Siege is? Siege. Oh, there he is. Charlie, is our guest confirmed for this week? Did we confirm? Did you already tell me that? Because if you confirm, then I'm gonna announce it. Let me see if it's confirmed.
Terrell Owens?
It's not Terrell Owens.
No.
Should be.
Javon Curse.
He's not a football player. Well, I don't know if he's a football player or not. Doesn't play football currently. Okay, so let me see. He's got a yes, but I don't know if he confirmed. Did he say Jay is live now too? Well, no, Jay can't be live. We got 55 people watching. There's no way Jay's live. Immortal Mods. Okay, the Siege. I have to look at that one. Next mod, I have a mech coming this week. The Unicorn and Tenacious TX vapes. Little combo there. I've got a pink one coming. Have you seen the pink one? There's a pink and a blue. And I got the pink one. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah,
I never had a pink mod. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get more into getting. I want to get at least a mod of each color because that's actually it's like something I see a lot of the reviewers doing. It's not why I want to do it, but when they do it, it's like, hey, that's pretty fucking cool because you always get like these weird colors. Like when like like I got this blue thing now, it don't match nothing that I have. And
the blue one, oh, the Ocula, yeah, I like blue. I really like Watofo's blue. Watofo's blue is pretty hot. I like that a lot. So I've been given the okay to go ahead and announce our guest. So our guest on Friday is going to be Jay Hayes. We have Jay Hayes in the hot tub on Friday, which should be a really good show. I've never done a show with Jay. I've never been on a show with Jay. Nope. Never been in the Zoom room with him or nothing.
No.
I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, we got Jay on Friday, which will be a lot of fun. Jay's funny. So it should be a really funny, fun show.
Yeah, I enjoy his videos. I enjoy the humor that he puts out, and what's real funny is I forget her name, but
Bree.
Yeah, Bree.
Bree, the lady who works with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like he could be very abrasive and stuff, and like, he's got a low voice and then she's like high pitched and happy, and it's like it's a good contrast.
She's a sweetheart. She's adorable. Yeah, they play well off of each other in that respect, right? Yeah, so I'm excited. It should be a good show. That's on Friday. So everybody, I told you, you got to tune in to the Vape Hot Tub on Friday. We are going to have an absolutely fantastic show. I just saw that they're saying that Stan's new mod is $200.
It better not be from Times Vape.
No, this is the one from Unicorn.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Veronica's coming down here. Oh, no. Veronica got a new toy. Veronica, come here with that. Want me to try it real quick? Veronica got a new toy. It's a lip puffer. You ever heard of a lip puffer?
Oh, my God, I got one of them!
Veronica's got one. She's got it on her face right now. I wish you guys could see what I'm looking at right now.
It's an apple. It's an apple.
No, this right here.
It's not a dildo. It's not a dildo.
How do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Huh? You suck it? Oh, man.
Put your lips in it. It makes your lips big. It pops up your lips. So you have big, juicy lips.
Yeah, we got.
Let me slide in my thing.
Tell her I have the apple one.
Let me see. Take it off. Oh, you slide.
I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked. Did it work, Veronica? Come here. Show me your lips. Show everybody your lips after you puffed them.
No.
That's like the dumbest thing ever. They saw you coming. You got a beauty package in the mail too. What's in the beauty package today?
Makeup.
Veronica? You got makeup? That was what was in the package?
Mm-hmm.
I could see the Unicorn one being 190. Yeah, as long as it's not from Times Vape, that's good.
It's 190?
Yeah.
Okay, he's sending me one. I didn't know they were that much.
There you go. You could sell it.
I'm not selling it. I can't sell it. It's the pink one. I wanted the pink one. He's like, you want one? I was like, yeah, this is when I was on the Vape stew. He's after the show. He's like, you want one? He must have been impressed with how good I was. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so remember, guys, we have a giveaway tomorrow. We have a giveaway tomorrow for a set of coils from Dragon's Breath, and you're going to win a bottle of Cat's Whiskers, and you're going to win some Holy Fiber. Nick, I'm going to be sending you a package with some Holy Fiber in it, bro, for you to try out. I want to see what you think.
Okay.
You haven't tried it yet, have you?
No. I'm
going to be sending you a package. So you can win that tomorrow. To enter that giveaway, you're going to go to yesterday's episode, which is episode 318. It is BlackCat's featured builder, Dragon's Breath. Put a number in the comment section of that episode between 1 and 150 to enter. Do that soon, and I'll pull the number tomorrow. Tomorrow we got a review. I'm doing a review of the IPv3 Mini. Are you coming over here and show your lips? She's been doing it now for literally 10 minutes. Got lips on flake. Like that?
Black. If you can't buy baseball cards, she can't buy makeup.
Grim could shorten his show 2/3 if he took out repeating things 3 times. I'll tell you, doing live shows, you got to be careful, man, because you will get trapped in that. That's for sure.
You will get trapped in that, though, for sure. Absolutely trapped in that.
I try to like keep mine once I hit a topic, I try not to go back.
Yeah, I try not to go back. Try not to go back.
But it's hard, man. Especially when, like, right now we got 9 minutes left. You know
Just
what I mean? It's 9
minutes. We got them 9 minutes left. 9 minutes.
9 minutes. What are you talking about for this last 9? And this is an hour. See, we basically wing an hour. We're pros. Dave. We're pros. How many hours of shows do we have between us, you think?
Oh, dude, I don't.
How many hours do you think you got?
Yours would be easier to figure out because
I've got about 400. Okay, so I've got 319 hours of this show.
Wow.
And I've got other live shows I've done. So I'm going to say I've got 400 hours of live shows. 400 hours.
I'm going to say 100,000 for me.
You probably do have 1,000.
I probably have.
Probably have 1,000 hours. You've got a lot because remember we used to go live for like 6 hours.
Mm-hmm. There's been a couple shows I've done. Like I've done 8 hour. I've done a lot of 3 and 4s in the beginning.
A lot of what?
A lot of 3 and 4 hours in the beginning. Every show was 3 and 4 hours.
Back in the beginning.
Yeah.
And people started complaining because they couldn't find your builds. Remember that? I remember you talking about here, like, people are complaining because I'm doing these builds and they say the videos are too long. It's like, fuck, what do you want?
Yeah.
That's the thing is there was more to the build, though, because there's people in chat. People are getting to know each other. I mean, that's how that whole community started of all of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully somebody comes out with some new stuff that everybody wants to keep building. I think that this Saltnik thing is really fucking shit up. But
you know, man, the building has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Building has gotten more you know, the photos are more saturated. And they've turned the contrast down where it's kind of more like soft. Like it's not as you know, back when I started, it was like you wanted everything really crisp.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that anymore. And the builds have changed. You know, everything's micro-clapton now. Everything is micro-clapton.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. I love it. I think this is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I think it's good to have a little bit of everything. I think it's good to have. It's not good if everybody's doing the same thing, but it's cool that everybody tries to outdo everybody in a way. Yeah. Competition's always good. There's always competition everywhere you go, and work everywhere, house everywhere.
Let's see, baby. They look red, like you irritated them by pulling on with that stupid machine. Let me show them what it looks like inside here. It's actually like looks like lips. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, is that like electric?
Yeah.
Sounds like a vibrator though, doesn't it?
Oh, you want me to show you mine?
Show Veronica. Come here. Nick's gonna show you his. He's got a lip puffer.
Not in my room. It's in my makeup room.
Go get it. Go get it. It's in his makeup room.
Does his do the same thing?
I don't know. Probably. He's probably gonna come back with a dildo or a vibrator.
That is hysterical. Nick has a lip plumper. They're called plumpers, by the way.
I don't think it's Nick's. It's probably his daughter's or his girlfriend's or wife's. Probably not his. She's over here. Are you doing it again? Why do you keep doing it? We're getting ready to go dinner. Your lips are gonna be all messed up. Oh God, Nick's showing his. What's up, John? Miss Jane. What is it?
Oh, he has the Apple one.
Yep. See?
Yeah, that's the Apple one.
What's that do?
Tell him put it on his lips. I want to see it on his lips.
Put on your lips.
My lips are already big, though. I don't think
it's already big, Monica. So are mine.
Well, they'll get bigger.
Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Turn it around so I can see what it looks like.
You don't want to see this.
I do want to see it.
I think there's like self-tanner in there or something.
Self-tanner?
Yeah. Hold on.
You do put on self-tanner, Nick?
Yeah, bronzer. I use the Huda Booty palette.
Hootie Booty Pilot. Heard of that?
Who?
Hootie Booty?
No. What the hell is it?
Huda Booty palette.
Hootie Booty Pilot?
Huda Booty palette.
Palette. Hootie Booty Palette.
A palette. Yeah, it's eyeshadow.
Yeah. And then I got the Jacqueline Hill one that came out, but her her lipstick. Oh man, what happened with that?
What happened to you? Want to talk to her?
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Nick wants to talk to you about makeup.
Yes.
How about Jacqueline Hill and her damn lipstick? How about that?
I'm gonna watch Grimm. While
How
you
do
guys
you know about
this.
makeup, Nick?
I told you I got a makeup channel.
I need to subscribe.
No,
Shit, you're not subscribed to Nick?
Put those on your lips. Let me see those on your lips.
so this is what the inside looks like,
Yeah.
and then
That doesn't look the same as ours. That looks way more like.
Well, that one does. It just sucks them, and you can leave it on your face. This one you have to hold.
my lips are literally too big. I think.
Stuff them in there. You can stuff them.
We should just save this for the hot tub. This is fantastic.
I think it's
That's
both.
what we should do in the hot tub.
It's letting the air out. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna message Jay. Charlie, message Jay and ask him if he's got a lip plumper. Ask him to see if Bree has one he can borrow. Because Jay might have one. Hell, I don't know. But ask him if he's got one. And find out if he does. If he does, we're doing a lip plumper contest. Get one, Charlie. Go up to the Rite Aid.
He can't do it. He can't get it.
Air's coming out. It feels like it's come. See, I did a review on this and I did it too early.
Well, you could take the inside out. This should be like.
Yeah, I'm like Jeffree Star. I'm tattoos, but then I dress up like a girl.
That is hysterical.
I like Tati. I like Tati.
Who that guy is? The Jeffree Star
Why
guy.
do you spit all in my shit?
It does. It just sucks it right out of my lips.
Tell her my favorite's Tati.
You are disgusting.
Tati?
Yeah, I like Tati, and then tell her that I hate fuck James Charles. Tell her.
He likes Tati
Yeah,
and doesn't like James Charles.
yeah, fuck him.
See, he said fuck him.
Yeah, because he steals all the straight
I
men.
see him do a
He
makeup
steals
review
all
like
the
we
straight
did on
men.
you and Faith. He needs a makeup tutorial.
You need to do a makeup tutorial. We should do that one day. Can your daughter do your makeup?
She might be able to.
We should do that. That would be fun. I got to see if Jay has a lip plumper. That's what we're going to do. That's what the show is going to be on Friday. We're going to have lip plumpers.
I'm sure he's gonna love that.
He would do it. He's funny. He would think that's probably funny as hell. Got to have something fun. So the Coil show, we don't really talk a whole lot about coil building. You notice that? It's pretty much just we just sit here and bullshit.
Yeah, coil building, makeup, it's all the same.
We talked about weed today. I
Yeah.
got a whole education about weed yesterday. Speaking of, this is the most important part of the show. Veronica, what are we going for dinner?
Roosters, you got some 10% off up there.
I got a bunch of coupons. Roosters, what sent me.
And what the hell's up with the picture?
Nick, that picture's hilarious. You don't
It's so funny.
that picture's great.
Well,
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna get a frame, put it with the rest of our family.
That'd be
photos,
fantastic.
And you can send it to him.
Okay, I'm gonna. Nick, you need to come to Columbus so I can take you to Roosters. You can stay with me. I've got an extra room.
Okay.
You should come. Plan a trip. Have you ever been to Columbus?
It's not even that far, is it?
Right,
No.
Charlie too, but Charlie never came.
Charlie can come too. It's from Philadelphia. It's about 6 hours. Right down the turnpike. You got to pay money to go on the turnpike though. That sucks. It's
Yeah.
like $30.
Yeah, I mean the turnpike though is pretty convenient.
It's super fast. It takes you right to 70. You've got to plan a trip out here and we'll hang out.
Yeah. After this
Love
movie.
hanging out
I'll
with
take you
me.
to Ohio State game.
We'll take you to Ohio State game.
Okay.
You'll love that. Football.
Scott
All
will
right.
take you to his favorite strip club.
I don't have a favorite strip club.
Stop lying.
I don't go to strip clubs.
I promote it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
We don't go. The last time I went to, this is the last, hand to God, I went to a bachelor party. Veronica dropped me off at a bachelor party because when I was drinking, and they're like, "Yeah, party!" You know, everybody's all hyped up. We ended up going to a strip club, and I was there like 7 minutes. I paid like $20 to get in. I walked in, I was like, this sucks. And I called Veronica and she came and got me. She's like, you're such a pussy. I was like, I don't know. I just don't like them. It's not fun.
I wish you'd hang out and get like all roused up and come home and take your frustrations out on me, but it never happened.
Didn't happen. I took frustrations out on her. All right, we got to go. Nick, fantastic to see you. Thanks everybody for joining tonight on the YouTubes. You got this man right here is going to be on the YouTubes tonight, Mr. Nick Devine. What time? 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30.
Scott was just doing it.
We also got 7:30 for you. We got Fresh on at 9 o'clock. We got ST Vapes on at 8 o'clock. I will hope to see everybody in chat. Great to see everybody. Nick, you got any parting words before we get out of here?
Yeah. Be safe. There's I mean,
let's do it after this.
Hopefully nobody does drugs that's watching, but man, stay away from it.
Stay away from drugs.
Yeah.
Next week is after the shame. We'll talk more about that then.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you on tomorrow. I got the review of the IPv3 Mini, so tune in for that. We'll talk tomorrow. See you tonight in Nick's chat. Everybody have a good one.